As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words but to live by them. Change is the law of life. And those who look only to the past or present are certain to miss the future. Victory has 1,000 fathers, but defeat is an orphan. Things do not happen. Things are made to happen. Efforts and courage are not enough without purpose and direction. Conformity is the jailer of freedom and the enemy of growth. Forgive your enemies, but never forget their names. There are risks and costs to action, but they are far less than the long-range risks of comfortable inaction. A man does what he must, in spite of personal consequences, in spite of obstacles and dangers and pressures, and that is the basis of all human morality. Let us not seek the Republican answer or the Democratic answer, but the right answer. Let us not seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us accept our own responsibility for the future. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. Physical fitness is not only one of the most important keys to a healthy body, it is the basis of dynamic and creative intellectual activity. Let us never negotiate out of fear. But let us never fear to negotiate. The ignorance of one voter in a democracy impairs the security of all. Leadership and learning are indispensable to each other. Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, and oppose any foe to assure the survival and the success of liberty. The cost of freedom is always high, but Americans have always paid for it. And one path we shall never choose, and that is the path of surrender or submission. My fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. Too often we enjoy the comfort of opinion without the discomfort of thought. When power leads man toward arrogance, poetry reminds him of his limitations. When power narrows the area of man's concern, poetry reminds him of the richness and diversity of existence. When power corrupts, poetry cleanses. Our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future. And we are all mortal. The time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. Geography has made us neighbors. History has made us friends. Economics has made us partners, and necessity has made us allies. Those whom God has so joined together, let no man put asunder. A man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an idea lives on. The goal of education is the advancement of knowledge and the dissemination of truth. The great enemy of the truth is very often not the lie, deliberate, contrived, and dishonest, but the myth, persistent, persuasive, and unrealistic. If we cannot now end our differences, at least we can help make the world safe for diversity. We are tied to the ocean. And when we go back to the sea, whether it is to sail or to watch, we are going back from whence we came. For time and the world do not stand still. Change is the law of life. And those who look only to the past or the present are certain to miss the future. Mankind must put an end to war before war puts an end to mankind. Peace is a daily, weekly, and monthly process, gradually changing opinions, slowly eroding old barriers, and quietly building new structures. Man is still the most extraordinary computer of all. When written in Chinese, the word crisis is composed of two characters. One represents danger and the other represents opportunity. Our problems are man-made, therefore they may be solved by man. And man can be as big as he wants. No problem of human destiny is beyond human beings. The greater our knowledge increases, the more our ignorance unfolds.